The right-wing group Moms for Liberty recently suffered a series of crushing defeats in races for state legislatures and school boards across the country. And now they're looking for someone to blame, other than, of course, themselves. After campaigning on a thinly disguised platform of banning books and restricting classroom discussion of race and gender issues, MSNBC columnist Jahan Jones said that they are now pointing their fingers at teachers. Jones wrote, attacks on media and teachers' unions were plentiful during a town hall in Georgia. Representative Misha Maynor, the Democrat turned Republican who switched her party affiliation during her term, took part of this and basically claimed that pressure from the teachers' unions was the only reason that Democrats had voted against a conservative educational policy. Why would Democrats vote for a conservative educational policy? That doesn't make any sense. You know what this is, though? Cope and seethe. That's what this is. Cope and seethe. They're huffing a big old bag of copium right there. Look, do you know what the teachers did? Yeah, the teachers actually stood by their students and pointed out that Moms for Liberty essentially wants them to not teach things that are real. Yes, gender identity exists. Oh my God. Yes, racism exists. Oh my God. Their heads explode. But no, those things are real. And look, Moms for Liberty, we know what they were trying to do, what they want to do, because we've seen it in action. Again, on these school boards that have passed measures to try to restrict access to books, to knowledge about subjects that they don't like. Okay, so not only that though, their blatant politicization of education. That's what Moms for Liberty is there to do. There are other things that turned off parents as well. In fact, some of their links to the Proud Boys, the far right group that some of its members were charged and then convicted of seditious conspiracy on January 6th, were linked to this group. Okay, in Kentucky, for example, Moms for Liberty members, including county chapter chairs, were photographed with the Proud Boys. Images show some members displaying gestures commonly associated with the white power symbol, according to Florida's Space Coast Rocket reports. And in Tennessee, Hamilton County Moms for Liberty Chair Tanya Dodd was photographed sitting next to a Proud Boys member while wearing a Proud Boys hat. So, I mean, that seems like an endorsement here. And it's not as if they had to go and dig through, personal, private photos to find these things. No, this was put on different Moms for Liberty Facebook pages as like, hey, look, we like the Proud Boys. Oh, look at our friends. We're so proud. They're proud and they're boys. We love it. Now, of course, they're like, oh my God, we had no idea what the Proud Boys were, that they were a hate group. Oh my God. Wait, you're also a hate group. The Southern Poverty Law Center has designated Moms for Liberty a hate group. Now, Moms for Liberty co-founder Tina Deskovich insists, though, that all these unflattering claims about her group and their mission are just lies. We're just a parents group. That's all we are. We're just a parents group. Wait, no, how is it a lie when you're literally like posting images with, your members hanging out with Proud Boys? I mean, it's right there. Of course, on Monday, they did some panic damage control, and they got rid of a couple of chapter chairs for some of these links, but it wasn't, it's too late. People know what Moms for Liberty is about. They know what they're there for. They know the goal behind this group. And look, in a lot of places where Moms for Liberty candidates lost, it's because they were already in power. Places where they had won seats before, there were voters, who had a lot of regrets seeing what Moms for Liberty actually did to education in that area. And they're like, oh my God, I don't like this. And then, of course, places where, you have in Ohio, for example, towns 10 minutes away from a district that has already, that had people from Moms for Liberty, in those positions, seeing what happened just 10 minutes away, they're like, we don't want that to happen here. Oh, hell no. We're going to put a stop to that. In Forest Hills, Ohio, for example, the Moms for Liberty BET school board members canceled Diversity Day, which led to a student walkout and a lawsuit against the board that is still pending. And again, Forest Hills. I think in that place and a lot of others in Ohio, and again, all over the country, members for this group were defeated. They lost. In fact, out of the 130 Moms for Liberty school board candidates across the country, Newsweek and other media outlets reported that the majority of them lost. But now, apparently that's not their fault. Oh, no. Jones writes that Moms for Liberty is arguably in its weakest political position since its 2021 launch. But instead of changing any of its extremist stances, the group's leaders and legislative backers are blaming everyone but themselves. Because, of course, personal responsibility, no, that doesn't exist for us. That's for other people. I mean, come on. No, we didn't lose because our positions are incredibly unpopular with average people. No, if we lost, it's because of someone else. Who? Whose fault is it then? Well, it was the teachers. Teachers? Oh, yes, it's the teacher's fault. It's their fault. It's the union. It's anybody but us. Anybody but us. It's not our positions. Don't look at our positions. Don't look at our positions. No, it's your positions. And by the way, you know who defeated Moms for Liberty? It wasn't teachers. It wasn't teachers' unions. It was voters. It's parents that were fed up with the politicization, the far-right politicization of education. They do not want their child's education to be polluted by racists and bigots who are denying history, who are denying things that are true. That's it. They want children to actually get a good education. Turns out that's not the goal of Moms for Liberty. Moms for Liberty, their goal was to control education to create certain outcomes, those outcomes being ignorant children who are not aware of this nation's history, who are not aware of certain, issues like, again, racism, gender identity, expression, etc. And, well, voters said no. And they're going to keep saying no until, Moms for Liberty fades away.